Welcome to the Seller Roundtable e-commerce coaching and business strategies with Andy Arnott and Amy Wees.
What kind of things when our listeners are looking for an inspection company, what kind of things should they look for?
Well, let me give you a bit of a background on how we started as a company. So our founder, he had his own trading company. And at that time, he had to work with the big QC companies and other smaller ones. Now, he was not very happy with the service that he was getting. Um, Most of the time, the companies that he was working with are not fast. And we know in production, things change right and very rapidly. And he needs a company that is able to um, keep up with his production. And he was not happy with the inspection reports that he's getting. He's not getting any data that he needs. So out of that frustration, he created Kima. Well, back then we were named Asia Inspection because we started in China and in Asia mostly. Um, so that's how we started. We were created so that we can be better than any of the other QC companies. What to look for in an inspection company? First, I would look for a partnership. Definitely, that's what I would like to look for. You want to have somebody in your inspection company that would help you answer your QC questions. And this is most of the questions that I get from Amazon sellers because they are starting up their own business. They don't have a lot of idea of what to do with QC. And most of the time when you work with inspection companies, they have their own process that you have to abide with. And most of the time you might not understand. And if you ask questions, it might take you like a week before you get a response, or they just tell you like, hey, this is what it is. You have to follow through. Um, Look for a company that would help you build your business as a partner, definitely. So, and that's what we provide is that not only are we your inspection company, but we answer your questions and help you build your QC programs. Um, we have our account management team, our business development team, and our support team all dedicated to you to answer any of your questions about QC and get you started. Another thing to look out for is speed. And when I talk about speed is how quick are they to be able to do the inspection for you. For us, we only need 2 days notice to be at your factory to do the inspections. Um, Other QC companies, you might have to schedule a week in advance, 2 weeks in advance, and 3 weeks in advance before they can before you can schedule inspection. Um, and as I mentioned, things change in production rapidly. You want to have an inspection company that's flexible as well. So say you scheduled an inspection 3 weeks in advance and that inspection date needs to be changed. We allow you to change your inspection order the day before the inspection. Some companies might not allow you to do that or might even charge you for changing something in your inspection order. Another thing to look out for is that what are other things that you can get from your inspection company. You might get an inspection report that tells you, hey, this is what we found. What we do differently is that not only do we give you an inspection report, on your online portal, we capture all the QC data for you and it's available on a dashboard. So you don't have to look at all the inspection reports and see how your QC program or your defects and how your suppliers are working. You can easily check that and see and make adjustments with your suppliers. Hey, I found this defects for the last 3 inspections, and this is what we need to work at. So those are value added things that we offer with our company. And there's a lot more. But go back to what I initially said. Mostly what I look for in an inspection company is that partnership.
Got it. For them to be open with you, to
Yeah,
answer your questions, and that, you know, they're providing exactly what you need so that you know that the things that you're getting inspected are being done thoroughly and being done by industry standards and all of that fun stuff. And then you having that communication, you pointed out, you know, you do have to change something, which happens all the time. You know,
yes,
you don't want to be stuck in this situation where you're stuck making a decision that's bad for your business just because you couldn't change an inspection date or because you're locked in with some kind of charges for something. So that's
definitely.
it's a really good thing.
Thanks for tuning in. Join us every Tuesday at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for live Q&A and bonus content after the recording at SellerRoundtable.com. Sponsored by the ultimate software tool for Amazon sales and growth, SellerSEO.com and AmazingAtHome.com.